She's all over the place.
No, I'm not going to jail.
What's that?
Because you're talking about...
We're talking about the whole story about what you told me about.
Yeah, you guys don't know anything. It's been like multiple situations. I can't go to jail.
Want to turn around for me?
No, I'm scared. Oh God. I have orders on her.
Okay.
She's hurt me. I have bruises.
On July 24th, 2024, police responded to a call regarding a disturbing family dispute that escalated into a physical confrontation between a mother and her daughter. When the officers arrived, they were immediately greeted by a chaotic scene. The daughter was emotional, crying out, protesting, and pleading with her mother to tell the truth. Her distress seemed genuine, but as the situation unfolded, it became clear that the conflict was far from simple.
Police officers responded to a call reporting a family disturbance at a residence. Upon arrival, they found disagreements or conflicts among family members. This soon turned into a heated confrontation.
The mother, visibly shaken but composed, began to explain the situation. She recounted how her daughter had been acting out earlier in the day. It all started when the mother clocked out of work to find that her daughter, who had the car, hadn't come to pick her up as expected. Instead, the mother's boyfriend had to intervene and pick her up.
She was having a good day. I got home. She didn't go pick me up from work. She had my car. I work.
The mother described how her daughter had spent a long time in the bathroom, emerging in a completely different, hostile mood. When the mother asked her daughter about the delay, the situation quickly escalated. The daughter began screaming at her, hurling insults, and accusing her of dishonesty.
Her boyfriend had to go pick me up. He said that she was in the bathroom for like 30 minutes, came out a totally different person, was being really mean. I get here, I just simply asked her why she didn't come for me, and she just started screaming at me. I have some of it on video, so just enough.
As the mother continued her account, she explained that this was not the first time such an incident had occurred. She detailed how the daughter's aggressive behavior had been an ongoing problem. The daughter's drinking seemed to fuel these outbursts, and the mother feared it was only going to get worse.
This is like an ongoing occurrence. It has been issued her 3-day eviction. I'm renting, and the landlord had already issued her a letter saying if there was one more incident of her drinking and whatnot, that she would be evicted, because she's not a tenant, she's just a visitee with me. So I already met with an attorney. We're working on everything. She ripped up the 3-day notice. It's all over the floor. I was trying to give her a chance. She won't stop drinking. When she drinks, this is how she gets. This is the second time she's gotten this aggressive where she's coming at me physically and verbally threatening me.
The most recent altercation had been violent. Her daughter had kicked the walls, damaged her car, and physically threatened her. Despite all this, the mother remained calm, asserting that she hadn't retaliated physically. She had learned to defend herself in the past, but this time, she just wanted to get away from her daughter's aggression. She'd locked herself in her room, fearing for her safety, as her daughter had previously tried to break the door down.
She was kicking the walls in the house. She was kicking my car. Hitting my windows, coming up into my face, trying to get me to hit her, but I didn't. Because the last time she came at me, I had to defend myself twice. They said it was self-defense, so they didn't take me to jail. I don't know if she's on something, because normally she doesn't act this crazy unless she's mixing alcohol and whatever, the drug of her choices.
Despite her daughter's emotional pleas, the officers continued to focus on the mother's detailed account, taking careful notes and reviewing the video footage. The video clearly showed the daughter's violent outbursts, confirming much of what the mother had described. The footage showed her daughter kicking and hitting the mother's car, and coming dangerously close to physically attacking her.
She ran her boyfriend away. She was starting to get aggressive with him. Didn't want him to get in trouble, so I went ahead and told him to go. Usually when she's this bad and I have video footage, they'll take her or have someone pick her up. I don't know any of her friends. They're just pretty much exhausted with her. So I don't even know any that would really want to pick her up.
And this is where you reside?
She doesn't pay rent. She won't get a job or anything like that. But my whole concern is this type of behavior.
But when she got in your face, were you already outside of the vehicle?
No, I was in the house. I just got off. She just starts telling me, that I'm, just calling me names, and then I'm so scared of her, which I'm not, but trying to kind of push my buttons, so I guess I'll hit her or something, but, I didn't hit her. or anything like that.
The mother expressed her frustration, mentioning that her daughter's behavior had been unpredictable ever since she began drinking and using drugs. She explained that she had tried to protect herself but didn't want to escalate the situation further. She had hoped that the police would intervene, but now she felt trapped in an unending cycle of abuse.
She came at me to hit me, and I had to sideswipe her feet, and she went flying.
Oh, and that's when officers came out and they said self-defense?
I called them, and then she did it because she did it times in a row. She did the same thing, and I didn't hit her. I just, wanted to get her away from me, so it was just a matter of, side sweeping her.
Okay.
And
but today
I didn't do.
Okay.
I wasn't.
She didn't hit you or anything that you know of?
No, she swung like once. I don't have that on video though, so.
Okay.
The daughter, on the other hand, had a completely different narrative. As the second officer entered the home to speak with her, she immediately began to accuse her mother of being untruthful. She painted her mother as the villain, blaming her for the entire situation.
She gets home, take me through what happened, because I wasn't here.
So she gets home, everything was chill, our friends are here, everything was okay.
Where were you hanging out at? Living room,
Here,
bedroom?
living room.
Okay.
She claimed the altercation had stemmed from a simple disagreement about politics, where her mother had been drinking and causing drama over issues like Democrats versus Republicans. The daughter's story didn't make much sense, and the officer grew increasingly confused. She seemed disoriented, jumping from one point to another without any clear connection.
We started watching the show. She started tripping on how that was not right and talking about Democrat and Republican. I was like,
Okay, so the show set her off?
something set her off, and I knew how she'd been drinking. She has her door locked. She Palemos, like those beers.
Okay.
If you don't mind, you can wash me. I do need to wash my hands.
Well, hold on. I'd like to get photos of it before everything's washed.
Sure, go.
Despite the daughter's insistence that she had been the victim, the officer remained skeptical. The daughter claimed her mother had pushed her into a wall, but when asked to explain the sequence of events, her story faltered. Her claims didn't match up with the facts, and the officer, recognizing her confusion and erratic behavior, continued to document the incident.
Something set her off, and I knew how she'd been drinking. She has her door locked. Palemos, like those beers.
Okay.
If you don't mind, you can wash me. I do need to wash my hands.
Well, hold on. I'd like to get photos of it before everything's washed.
Sure, go. I literally just pushed down onto the street, hitting the wall, a lot of shit. I'd rather just be with my boyfriend, somewhere safe.
The daughter's actions and words seemed inconsistent, and her focus on blaming her mother rather than addressing the immediate situation only added to the officer's doubts. The daughter's tears and emotional outbursts appeared to be a diversion, an attempt to deflect from her role in the altercation. As the officer questioned her further, the daughter's responses became even more disjointed. She began to talk about bruises from a previous incident, but when pressed about today's events, she seemed to shift focus.
I also have some other bruises if you want to take pictures of those.
Was that from today?
The other day.
The other day. Okay, right now I'm focused on today.
Okay, there's no bruises, but there is you tell them I was pushed on to.
Go ahead and just face me and do some overalls and get close to the hands. This way you can then wash them. So just stand, normal, hands down. Go ahead and just face away from me. I'm going to do, turn it all the way around. Face like the microwave. We're doing overall. All right, go ahead and face me. Go ahead and put your, I got you. Put your hands back out for me now, like straight out.
Frontwards or?
For photos. So palms face down. Turn your palms over for me. Any other spot that hurts? Mind rolling this hand back over. I didn't know if I saw something on your. Might have to look at this one also.
Oh God.
The second officer, having gathered more information, shared the findings with the first officer. It became clear that the daughter had been the aggressor in the situation. The confession from the second officer helped clarify the true nature of the altercation. The mother had been assaulted, not the daughter. The officers now had video footage to corroborate the mother's claims, providing indisputable evidence of the daughter's violent behavior.
Where did you guys start your argument and fight?
Inside.
Where inside?
Right here.
Okay. Hang out here for me, Jacka.
I promised to make a sandwich.
Okay.
And I did, because she was working outside.
Okay. Hang out here for me, Jacka. Let me talk with my partner real quick.
So I have a PC for an assault. She has her own video footage. So she kicked at mom while mom was recording. I guess the whole argument was about because she's possibly code 18, code 16. Boyfriend was here earlier. His name's like a Tyler, unknown last name. I guess they just been dating for a month. Doesn't really know him. But I guess she was supposed to pick her up from her job because she had the vehicle. Tyler's
Jericho was supposed to pick mom.
Yeah. I guess Tyler was over.
At this point, the officers made the decision to arrest the daughter. As they informed her, she screamed in protest, insisting that only her mother should be arrested. She blamed her mother for the entire situation, despite the overwhelming evidence against her.
She's all over the place.
No, I'm not going to jail.
What's that?
Because you're talking about.
We're talking about the whole story about what you told me about.
Yeah,
what
you guys
he
don't
told
know
you.
anything. It's been like multiple situations. I can't go to jail.
Don't turn around for me.
No, I'm
scared.
Oh God.
Don't turn.
I'm going to jail.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So right now you are being placed under arrest for assault against household members.
But who?
Your mom doesn't get to choose to press charges. This is something that the state does.
I didn't do anything.
The state has a zero tolerance policy for domestic
I
violence.
didn't. My mom hit me.
The daughter's emotional outbursts continued as she was secured in the police vehicle. She repeatedly pleaded with the officers, asking them to talk to her mother and review the video footage again. But despite her protests, the officers remained firm. She was going to be held accountable for her actions, and the legal system would determine the consequences.
Oh my God.
Domestic charge.
I know, but I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
We saw.
I didn't do anything, bro.
Is yours all the way across?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, Jerica. Have a seat for us. So
I'm like, guys, I didn't do anything. Guys, my hair is literally out. I was supposed to go to a concert with my friends. My
Okay.
mom came in here and she started,
Go
but I didn't do
Go on,
anything.
slide your feet.
I don't need to go to jail.
Okay, slide your feet.
I have orders on her. She's hurt me. I have bruises.
This disturbing incident sheds light on the complexities of family dynamics, especially when substances like alcohol and drugs come into play. The mother, caught in an endless cycle of violence, hoped that this would be the wake-up call her daughter needed to change. But for now, the law had to take its course.
Step out. I'm not gonna give you a hard time.
Thank you for not using. Stay right here. Hold on.
Why am I being put into jail, dude?
Because it's for the
My
assault.
mother. This is not fair. This is not fair. Please, there's germs. Please, there's germs. Please, I can't do this.
You'll be alright.
No, I won't.
Turn around so I can take off the handcuffs so you can sit down.
No, please, I can't go to jail right now. I didn't do anything wrong. My mom is my mom. I feel bacteria in here. Please, I have OCD and I have ADHD. I can't do anything wrong. Please, dude.
In a quiet neighborhood in Mesa, Arizona, a troubling scene unfolds. It's just before 3 p.m. when police spot a car swerving dangerously between lanes. The vehicle doesn't just drift, it suddenly stops, leaving a trail of confusion in its wake. A concerned caller reports that the driver seems to be unconscious behind the wheel. Moments later, the car jerks back into motion, but the officers are already hot on its tail. It's clear something is very wrong. They pull the car over, and that's when they make the chilling discovery.
It's just before 3 p.m. in Mesa, Arizona, where police pull over a suspected drunk driver who allegedly left her baby home alone.
Driver, step out of the vehicle with your hands in the air. Put them on your head. Stand up. Face away from us. Face away.
The driver, 23-year-old Claire Meacham, stumbles out of her car, disoriented, her movements erratic. The officers instruct her to face away from them, her hands in the air, the weight of the situation slowly sinking in. She's not just drunk, she's dangerously impaired.
Walk back towards the sound of our voice. Slowly. Keep your hands on your head at all times. Walk back.
Hey, Twig.
Backwards. Walk backwards.
Twig, you guys come over here, help us with the IA team.
Stop right there.
The suspect was caught in these traffic cams. The car can be seen drifting into a turn lane, stopping well behind traffic at a light.
As they begin their field sobriety tests, Claire reveals the full extent of her reckless decision. The moment she admits to drinking a buzzball, a small pre-mixed alcoholic drink, it's clear that she's been drinking in excess. But this is no ordinary case of DUI. It's much darker. Claire's 5-month-old baby is waiting at home, alone. The realization hits like a thunderclap.
Okay. Do you know how much alcohol it is? You know how much alcohol you have?
I drank a buzzball.
A buzzball. Okay, how many buzzballs did you have? Okay, what else did you have besides that?
That's it.
Okay. Are you taking any medications? Are you taking any drugs? When's the last time you smoked marijuana?
Claire insists her child is with a friend, but something doesn't add up. Her answers are incoherent and filled with confusion. When asked about her alcohol intake, she stammers, admitting to the buzzball, but her timeline is unclear. She's under the influence, her speech slurred, her movements wobbly, but her concern shifts between the test and her baby. The officers continue their line of questioning, but as the breathalyzer results come in, it's clear she's nearly 3 times over the legal limit.
You're gonna die. Why would you say that? Okay.
Can I see my mom first?
Are you 20? Are you 18 years old? How old are you?
22.
Okay, so you're over 18. So we're not gonna talk to your mom right now, but you can give her a call in a little bit, okay? So put your lips around this straw and blow out. Keep blowing, keep blowing. Okay, thank you. Just stand right here, don't go anywhere.
An arrest report shows Claire blew a .23, nearly 3 times the legal limit for driving. With the writing on the wall,
Claire suddenly pleads for the officers to get her baby, breaking down in tears. The officers, while still processing the situation, have their own job to do, reminding her that her actions have consequences far beyond the road. Yet her desperation continues to escalate. She begs them to retrieve her baby from home, her voice cracking with fear.
It's gonna blow something really bad. Can I tell you something?
What's up?
My baby has
Claire?
no elephant.
Claire, you are under arrest. I'll have you put your
He's by
hands behind.
himself. Please go get my baby.
You just said your friend was with her.
No. Please get my baby. Please, can I just call my mom? Please get him. Please get him. Please get him.
Where is he?
Please.
Okay.
No.
Just relax.
I want my baby to have someone with him. I love him so much. I don't even matter. I'm gonna kill myself. I hate myself.
Why are you gonna kill yourself?
I hate myself so much.
With her field sobriety test barely completed and the situation spiraling, Claire's tone shifts. She's no longer denying her actions. She's sobered by the reality that her negligence has led to something far more significant: her baby. The officers cuff her and prepare to take her to jail, but her focus remains fixated on the child she willingly left behind.
Claire is cuffed and taken to jail, where she was charged with DUI and child negligence. Police reports show that Claire told investigators she had been drinking at her home earlier in the day before leaving to go to a pool.
Actually, just put her inside. It's okay.
Please get in the car, okay?
Can you throw everything for me?
Yeah. Okay.
As Claire is hauled away, officers are already coordinating with other units to ensure the baby's safety. They reach out to a family member, her grandmother, who says she'll be there soon, but the officers are too concerned to wait. They use a Ring doorbell camera to try to locate the baby, and the moment they hear the faint cries of a child from inside the home, they don't hesitate. Breaking protocol, they enter the house, and what they find is nothing short of heartbreaking.
23-year-old later pleaded guilty to the charges. As for her baby, officers rushed to check on the child.
They're on the off-ramp.
Copy.
Clear on a Honda Civic. Girl, I was talking, I covered you, go ahead.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to see if we're in 33. Can you take it from her in that 692?
Hi, this is Officer Biascochea with the Mesa Police. Are you?
I am there right now. Down the house.
Yeah, can you open the door?
Yeah.
I hear him.
Yeah, he's in there.
Yeah.
You all right, buddy?
The baby, still in his crib, is alone and crying. His tiny body trembles as the officers rush to secure him, comforting him until his grandmother arrives. It's a relief that he's unharmed, but the emotional weight of the situation hangs heavy in the air. Officers quickly work to stabilize the child, making sure he's safe, clean, and as comfortable as possible while they wait.
Mesa Police! Mesa Police Department! Anybody in here? Hey man, we're going into the residence, so just be aware we're gonna be in. We have a key. Yeah, we got a key.
There's a big dog there.
Yeah, backyard.
Is that dog aggressive? Huh?
Hi. Hi, Papa. Hi. How you doing?
Claire later pleads guilty to both DUI and child negligence. But the damage is done. Her actions could have cost her child dearly. The officers who responded to the scene that day will remember this case, not just as a routine DUI arrest, but as a reminder of the fragile line between safety and disaster.
Yeah. I don't know if he needs changing.
I don't know that. We just secured the baby and we're feeding it right now. And we have him in his car seat and we're getting a diaper bag ready just in case, and Grandma should be here soon.
What's up, buddy? Oh yeah, that's good stuff. That's the good stuff.
On February 2nd, 2024, a call came through that would send officers to a scene that seemed more out of place than anything they'd dealt with that day. A 37-year-old man had been causing a stir in his mother's house, throwing an epic tantrum after she dared to take away his allowance. Yes, you heard that right. At 37, he was still relying on his mom for financial support. But this wasn't just a typical case of an adult child throwing a fit. It quickly escalated into something that would require a lot more than just a stern talking to.
On the 2nd of February 2024, officers were dispatched after a mom called the cops on her son. The 37-year-old son apparently got aggressive in a heated argument they had about his spending habit. When officers arrive, they find the mother and confront her about the situation.
Officer Park.
The mother, clearly overwhelmed by the situation, explained to the officers how things had spiraled. The issue at the core? Money. Specifically, her son's Social Security payments, which, though intended for his benefit, were in her name. She handled the money for him, something that clearly didn't sit well with him, especially when she refused to let him use the money however he pleased.
Peter's being crazy. Did you find him?
Yeah, I think they're out with him. Do you mind telling me what happened?
He got his Social Security money today.
Yeah.
We both did. So he has a card, and his card has my name on it because I handle his Social Security.
Yeah.
He hates that, so he thinks the money is his, but he's not supposed to use the card.
It all started innocently enough. He went to a gas station with hopes of grabbing a beer, but she had set clear boundaries. When he started demanding more access to the account, the situation turned ugly. He began yelling, calling her names, and even snatched her phone when she tried to stop him.
He went to the gas station.
Yeah.
I said he could get a beer. Well, he started yelling at me, I want my card. He took my phone. I said he couldn't have his card. He said he wanted to go places. I'm not his mother. I'm not all these things. This is his account. I said, well, where does it show that, Peter? Well, then he said, well, you can have your account either. So he took my phone. He took my card, which...
But it didn't end there. In a move that could have come from a movie script, the man grabbed a plate of pancakes and hurled it at his mother. It wasn't just an angry gesture. It was an act of frustration that was enough to land him in a whole world of trouble. The mother, though still composed, made it clear she wasn't looking for her son to be arrested. She didn't want to see him face serious charges, but she did need him to calm down.
I'm trying to find out, did he strike you or anything?
Yeah, well, he did with the plate. He was eating pancakes, so he came over with the plate, pushed it at me, but hard enough that it...
So that's after you guys had the argument over the card. He came over with the plate?
Well, it was still the card. He's constantly with his money. That's my money.
Yeah.
Well, yes, but you can't... He would spend it in 2 days if I gave it to him.
Yeah.
So,
I'm more concerned about the violence that occurred today, so I'm trying to figure out.
Spitting, getting that close to my face, yelling at me. Okay. Taking the phone is a big deal, I know.
While the officers were trying to get the full picture from his mother, they managed to track down the man. The scene when they found him was nothing short of chaotic. He was argumentative, defiant, and convinced that everything that had happened was a misunderstanding. His first reaction? Trying to walk away from the cops.
Yeah. Trying to figure out what happened
on the floor. No.
Yeah.
You don't want him arrested for hitting.
Okay.
Lana was more scared than I was. I just want Peter to escalate down.
Okay.
A little bit ago, don't call emergency, just kind of talk him down. He has a probation officer.
Got it.
And I try to keep Peter busy, but he wants to get shopping. He wants to, this is our list to go out today. I'm not driving anymore. So he was talking about driving my car into a
The young man rambled on about his age, his right to drink, and his supposed entitlement to his own debit card, all the while dismissing his mother's concerns as insignificant. But the officers weren't buying it. They weren't about to let him go without figuring out what was going on, so they questioned him further, trying to make sense of the wild situation.
Hold on, Peter.
Okay.
Stop. Well, yeah, throw on your jacket and stuff, man.
I gotta go through. I gotta show you. I don't want to get arrested right off the bat. I got out of the house. I'm not trying to cause you trouble.
Okay.
I'm over 21, right?
Okay.
So I can buy alcohol. So this is the problem. I got out of the house.
What's the problem? So what argument did you and your mom get into tonight?
Okay. Can I tell you?
Yeah, you go.
Okay, you got your badge. So you're on a false arrest, right?
A false arrest.
Federal prison. Yeah. Okay. What I'm telling you is like I tried to get a booze and it's all done.
Here,
with.
let's go sit down. Sit down, Peter.
I don't think I don't want to sit down. I'm not violent.
Let me just check your pockets.
Yeah. Okay. I'm looking for a card. I think I need drugs and alcohol on me.
Okay.
You'll go through this.
As the confrontation wore on, the man's behavior became more erratic. At one point, he demanded the officers to identify themselves, constantly questioning their authority, insisting he wasn't doing anything wrong. His wild rants included accusations of false arrest, but it was clear that the officers were simply trying to defuse the situation.
There ain't no arrestable procedure. I got out of there. I'm not trying to hurt her.
Okay.
So I left. I'm gonna get off, right? I'm gonna off.
You didn't say that to your mom, though, right?
No, I told her, like, listen, she's not my mom. It's a foster home. It's an orphanage.
Okay.
And I told her, like,
okay.
And I said, I'm not going to cause her trouble. She's yelling. I'm a off. I'm overage. She may be insane. She may be insane like she thinks a child still her development, right?
Okay.
Despite his insistence that he wasn't a threat, his behavior made it clear that he was not going to calm down anytime soon. The situation had become a dangerous mix of stubbornness, delusion, and a blatant disregard for authority.
Have a seat.
Okay,
Peter, have a seat.
I'm not angry. I'm not angry.
Yeah, but you keep on coming.
I'm trying to explain it.
I understand.
False arrest.
No one's
false arrest.
No one's
false arrest. No one's arresting me. The mother is trying to call false arrest on me.
So how come you and your mom got into that?
Because I'm over 21.
Dropped your pipe there, dude. I don't want you to drop. It's in your jacket.
Okay, I'm over 21,
no.
right? So I bought alcohol on my debit card.
At one point, he even threatened to leave the scene, though it was obvious that he wouldn't be allowed to simply walk away. His aggressive mannerisms, yelling, getting too close to the officers, and making threats only heightened the risk of things spiraling further.
I'm trying to go away.
We're not violating anything right now.
That's not with handcuffs. I don't hurt nobody.
Okay.
Okay, so I should be able to go.
Yeah, once we verify all that with the other officers, yeah.
What do you mean verify all that?
We just want to make sure.
She's fine. Why do you talk to me about my mother? She's not my mother. She's not my mother. Okay. Nelson Bill.
Finally, after some back and forth, the man was placed under arrest. The charges? Disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, and indecent assault, all thanks to his bizarre, aggressive behavior and his inappropriate actions toward one of the officers.
You're an honorable man. You're the father. All right. Please don't fight. Why am I under arrest? I'm not fighting. You're good. Yeah, I'm not fighting. Yeah, I'll go in. Why am I under arrest? Showed up at your mother's. Your message. I'm supposed to leave though.
Yeah, part of the stipulation is that you can't be intoxicated.
What did I tell you? Violation order protection? Yeah, well, how many days? I won't come back for it. I won't come back here for it. You got my stuff. I'm not fighting about it. How many days? Like.
The whole time, he continued to yell and make bizarre comments about the situation, as if he were the one in control. His outburst ranged from insults about the officer's manhood to claims of being unfairly treated, and the bizarre language didn't stop once he was taken into custody.
Say police of virgins. Police of virgins. It's only
What's in the back here?
Is it like a fucking comb or a lighter? It's a comb or a lighter. It's just a comb or a lighter. You search it. There's keys. Can you bring it back to Margaret? I don't need it. No, the keys I don't want at the police station. Okay. Can anyone buy me out? What's the bond on this?
We don't know.
Okay, whatever. What did I do?
You violated the order.
Yeah, I shouldn't be at this house.
Drunk.
Yeah.
Drunk. You can be at the house.
Drunk. I'm over 21. Don't get your manhood. No, not from me.
You're good, bud.
Boy. I hope you get arrested every time you drink.
When they arrived at the station, it was clear that he wasn't going to go quietly. His time in custody was filled with even more wild rants and inappropriate behavior, including insults and bizarre comments about his arrest.
Upstairs. Come on, General Wards. Infect you. Go on. Come on, General Wards, dude. Touch my dick, bitch.
There you go. We just got search and then we'll put you in there.
Search me, put me in the cell. I refuse fingerprints.
Yes, sir. Go to face the wall for me. Make you spread your feet for me.
Legs.
No, leave mine. Search them first.
See you.
Spread your feet. Spread your feet.
Spread them, spread them.
The charges were clear: disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, and indecent assault. Some days, it takes police officers every ounce of patience and control to handle situations like this one. And as for the 37-year-old man, well, it looks like he's learned the hard way that even grown adults have to face the consequences of their actions.
You tried to grab some outside.
I didn't do shit. I didn't do shit. What? The fuck you fucking sex? Stop. Huh? You straight? You ain't no straight man. Man? Stop. Okay, boy. Man or boy, dude. Man or boy, dude. Man or boy, dude. Don't go fishing. Go on fishing, bitch. Go on fishing, bitch. What kind of bitch you fucking. Don't hang on your bumpkin. That's gone. You don't want to fight me, pussy. You just take swinging to sell boxer.